Now, despite the woes facing some African airlines, others are expanding their fleets and even considering mergers and joint ventures. That's despite the continent-wide Open Skies initiative being signed almost 2 decades ago and still not being 100% operational. CGTN's Angelo Coppola has more.
The recently signed single African air transport market by the African Union to open up the continent's skies could improve progress. The 23 AU member states who have signed on the dotted line will be able to fly freely among the signatories' countries.
We believe that a lot of developments will now take place and move faster. Case in point is Ethiopian Airlines, who now has a partnership with Zambia Airways, with Malawi, with in Mozambique, Air Sky in West Africa. They are taking advantage of these open skies and say, look, where services are not being provided, we are going to provide them.
The business opportunities for airlines appear self-evident. The continent's poor road and rail infrastructure within and between African countries should lead to increased air travel.
By 2050, this continent will have over 1.5 billion people, a very large middle class that needs to travel, wants to travel, and today has a discretionary income to say, I want to go spend the weekend in Luanda, I want to go to Cape Town, I want to go do business somewhere else. So I think the opportunity here is enormous.
With that growing appetite comes a need for airlines to cater for that increased demand for local, regional and continental travel.
We're forecasting about 1,200 aircraft over the next 20 years. The challenge is that we also forecast a large number of pilots and engineers and mechanics. Where is Africa going to get all these engineers and mechanics if we don't train them? We need to do that. So it's good to see that there is traffic growth, there is going to be traffic growth, there are going to be challenges, and Africa needs to be ready to face those challenges and resolve them before they become a constraint in the growth of the commercial aviation industry.
While we wait for the African continent to get its infrastructure sorted out, it's all about meeting the needs of that growing middle class, and commercial aviation can do that. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.